By now, everyone knows that rare earths is very important material. What U.S. company stock are poised to grow due to the rare earths growth in the United States? Here I will list 20 rising stocks, including two U.S. rare earths producers. Welcome to Liu Stock Observe. Okay, let's get to business. I'll give you the list of 20. I look for stocks where the growth is steady growing over a period of time, preferably through the entire life of the company. Those companies typically have good management and have a good gene. The first one is Applied Digital Corporation. It is a pioneering digital infrastructure innovator doing ground up AI data centers. So it's an AI data center builder, and its stock price is relatively moderate. Among all the other AI centers, it's one of the best, in my opinion. The second company that I noticed is Ubiquiti. Ubiquiti is a provider of telecommunication services for enterprise. So it's an enterprise level telecommunication service provider. Over the past 10 years, you can see the stock keeps on growing up. It's a pretty steady growth. So I feel that this stock is pretty well managed. Another company that I noticed that's growing is Coherent. Coherent is a laser manufacturer. After the the announcement of the tariff, there was a brief drop of stock price, pretty much happened to every stock on earth. And you can see that after this, the stock price of Coherent has been going up straight. Right now is still below $100. Now, there are a lot of good stocks that people want to buy or catch, but their price is too high, or they are only available privately. I try to list companies that are publicly available and the price is moderate, growth potential is evident. The next one is Silex Holding. Silex Holding is a pharmaceutical company. It makes pain management products. Again, after April, it seems to be growing pretty steadily. It seems like April was a moment where a lot of cars got shuffled. And so this company has been growing very steadily. I don't quite understand why, but data does not lie. Now, here is a EV maker that's attracting a lot of attention. It's a company called 未来 or NIO. NIO is a Chinese EV maker. Compared to Tesla, I can honestly tell you the reputation of the Chinese EV makers is that they make pretty exciting cars, and NIO is one of their leaders. Over the past year, the stock has been going up. Although if you look at historically, the stock has been dropping. However, I do think that there's some signal in this recent upward trend. Tesla is not a bad stock. If you look at how Elon Musk has managed its the stock price, it's been going up like a tear. Even with all the shenanigans that Elon has been doing politically, the price is still not dropping terribly. So this is a good stock. However, the stock price is about $350. So most people cannot buy too many of the stocks. Now, if you want to get in something like what Elon Musk is doing, you might consider the Rocket Lab stock. This is a publicly available rocket launch company. I think it's in Australia. It's $47. It has been monotonously going up. So I like this. Whatever they're doing this right. If you can't buy Tesla, you might want to buy a Chinese Twitter. The Weibo is a Twitter of China. It's called microblog. So the stock price is only $11. Again, after April, the price has been going straight up. for some reason that I don't quite understand. It seems like well coordinated. You might not think that a Chinese stock would be going up like this, given that all the news you hear. Here's a happy American story. BJ's Wholesale Club is kind of like the Costco equivalent. They only operate on the East Coast. If you look at the historical stock price chart, it's been going up. So there's no doubt that the management is doing something right. I like this stock. The next American stock that I like is Tapestry. Tapestry is a collection holding company. They have Coach and they have Kate Spade. I think everyone knows what Coach is. Kate Spade is uh, a seller of something that is Coach like, but was about one third of the price. And the stock price has been going up since its inception, Tapestry. Here's a little known Chinese company. It's called Food Truck Alliance, Manbang. This is a leading digital freight platform that connect shippers with truckers. It's basically they arrange for the truckers like Uber arranges for taxi drivers. It's a software scheduling service. It's been going up pretty steadily since April again. So this proves the story that after the tariff war started going, the Chinese stock actually has been going up. Now here's another happy American story again. James Hardie is a building supply maker, and they make and distribute building supply. So if the housing market is not hot, then obviously the stock of this company is going to drop. But if you look at the overall history of the past 20 something years, this stock has been going up very steadily. And so I like the robustness of this stock. I'm also going to show you two semiconductor equipment makers. One of them is KLA. KLA's stock is a bit high. Historically, if you look at the curve, oh my goodness, the increase is unmistaken. Very well managed company with good gene. Applied Materials is kind of like an equivalent of KLA. It's also a semiconductor manufacturing equipment maker. The stock price is a bit lower, 160, and it's also been going up like that since 1990s. I include a solar company called First Solar, maker of solar panels. For example, the kind that you see on rooftops. Its story is not so simple, but you can argue that it's been increasing for the most part of the history. So I like the robustness and the underlying business logic. Here's a company with a relatively small market capital. Newegg is an electronics store with an experience center. So this is a relatively small market cap, only 1.3 billion, but the stock has been going up very steadily. There must be something right that they're doing. Now let's talk about some of the new age companies. By new age, I mean these companies are gaining importance as we enter the AI world, enter the tariff realm. The number one on this list is Centrus Energy. It is a maker of nuclear power plants. So as you may have heard, some of the AI data centers needs its own electric power generation, and nuclear is an option that a lot of people are looking into. So this company's stock has been going up. Now let's talk about the stock related to rare earths. Two rare earth stocks are Energy Fuels, is a U.S. critical mineral supply producer, and you can see that in the past 6 months it has been going straight up. Although historically it has been beaten, but I think there is signal in the past 1 year. Another rare earth maker in the United States that I think you should pay attention is a $72 stock of MP, Materials. MP Materials is a rare earths and magnetics producer, basically operate mines and material processing plant. Their stock has been going up. This is a relatively young company, so I have every reason to believe that their stock should be going further up. Okay, so here is the list of 20, and I hope you enjoy the information. And if you like some of them, you can do further detailed analysis. What I demonstrated to you is only my personal observation. Thank you very much for sticking this long in this video. I hope to see you again in the next episode. Thank you very much.